Okay, everybody who's watching, we have got a treat. We've got a whole brand new pack of puppies. Okay, and we got Daddy sitting over here. He's wanting to look too. Well, I'll tell you, this is literally the stage at which this is one of the most wonderful puppy stages. It was as of yesterday. I believe we're on Tuesday here. Yeah. As of yesterday was the first time that we actually saw any of these puppies. Maybe the previous night, but where they actually could sit up like an actual miniature puppy. Like that. Look at there. And I carried them in here. I got them out of the whelping box with Mama. I thought surely I could carry these things in, just little bitty pups. Hey, and I'm going to tell you what here. Go get a regular coffee cup like that right there, that size. I asked my son to go get a coffee cup. I'm going to set the coffee cup here to give, just simply an idea of the actual size of these things. These things are just the tiniest little puppies. And this is what you're looking at here. This is a miracle of creation. All right, let's get down here, Louis. This is a literal miracle of creation. It's just unbelievable every time. Okay, all right, here, grab this dog here. Well, look at here. Okay, my son happened to grab a coffee cup, and look at there. He didn't know I wanted that, but that's about the perfect one. Whoever said you can't buy happiness forgot about puppies. So this is just a regular coffee mug, and look at these little things. I mean, they're not much bigger than a coffee cup right now. All right, so all right, now we don't get too fancy around here. Okay, you see they're starting to want to go to sleep. We're going to rustle them up here in a little bit, and yeah, we're going to get them woke up here in a minute. I just have a handwritten list here, and we're going to tell you what their names are. So the names that we have for all these puppies here, we've got 5. And we've got a extra special treat this time. In this litter, there are 4 girls and 1 boy. So if this was human beings, the little boy would be rejoicing because he could have his own bedroom and all the 4 girls would have to pack into their bedroom. But since this is not human beings, then they all sleep together. Okay, so contained within these little bundles of life are Fiona, Fawn, Flora, Faith, and Frank. Now, Fawn, interestingly enough, Fawn does have a little more of a fawn color. So that was an obvious there. So, okay, so we're going to start with, oh, and by the way, we've got some people like their puppies all red, and others like them with some white. So we've actually got some of each here. And this turned out to have a little more white in them than some. And yeah, that does make for some handsome little puppies. I'm not knocking the red because, oh my, I've gotten some pictures back from people that have become the new owners of previous litters, and there was a pure red one that, actually, go look on our website, pups.1, and you can see that little puppy right on the front page. He was an all red, and buddy boy, he is handsome. He's playing in the snow. So, yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost looks like a herringbone design in bricks that you'd put on your patio, the way they're stacked in there. Okay, so fawn. Okay, so fawn is the one that has the most white on the head and also has a nice blaze of white going down her neck and her front of her chest, and all feet are white. So she's got little bitty white stockings, and I will, well, little boys and girls, I hate to wake y'all up. Oh my. Yeah, if y'all could hear the little squeakings, oh, maybe you did. It's just the most wonderful little sound. Yeah, these little puppies, they're... Oh, back to me carrying these things in. They really have just become mobile very, very, very recently. And I thought surely I could put these little 5 in my hands and 2 arms, hands, and carry them in here. And, well, I'll tell you, I was struggling to keep these things in my arms. It was really... I was kind of scared I was going to drop them, but the only thing I could do is just quick get in here and set them down. So this is one of the most active litters that we've had in a while. When I say active, as far as vigorous and strong, and yeah, I mean they were really, really scratching to crawl around in my arms. All right, now I've been talking a little longer than I expected, but so let's get out. Okay, I'm looking at my list. Fawn, most white on the head, chest, and then all of her feet. Hey, fawn, come on, little girl. Let me just double check the anatomy. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, so here you go, fawn. Hey, look. What are you doing? Hey there, little girl. Oh, look at there. She might not like this. I'm going to show you. You can see she's got that beautiful white blaze going down the front of her. All 4 feet, as you can see, are got little stockings on. You're tired, aren't you? Oh my. Oh my. You like to lay your head right on my hands. Look at that little nose. Oh, look at you there, little girlie. Okay. They were chewing on my fingers, and I'm feeling just the nubs of the teeth starting to come in. So, and for what it's worth, right now you're seeing it. This is the very first time that they've ever been away from mama. So, yeah, you can see they are adapting well. Yeah, she's licking / chewing my finger. Okay, so that's fawn. Okay, now the next one we're going to get has the next most white on the head, chest, and he also has white on his back feet, and that's going to be Frank. And I believe this is Frank laying right here. Look at old Frank laying out. He's like a budding couch potato. Oh, yeah. He'll lay there and, oh, look at his little ears. There's something about our little puppy's ears. I love these things. Looks like Frank's having a dream. He's twitching and probably thinking about something. Who knows what, right? So oh, Frank, I don't want to wake you up. I brought these things in here and they're so active. I was wondering how I was going to keep them all corralled. And all right, let's rub you a little bit. Hey, Frank, let's get you woke up. What are you doing? Oh, his tail's coming up. Oh, yeah. So okay, Frank, there you are. Oh, he's yawning. Oh, look at you, Frank. Okay, so I'm going to show you. So you can see both back feet have white. Front foot has a little bit of white on the front right, but I believe, based on experience, most of that will disappear as the hair grows in. No white on the tail. Okay, and here is Frank. You know what? Let me just double check the anatomy, and I'm correct. Here's Frank. Let's look under the chest. Oh yeah, there you go. Yep, we got white under the chin, under the chest. Oh, that's pretty. And you see it on his nose and on top of his head. From experience, this once he's grown up, there will still be white there, but just a little less. See, their hair turns into little puppy dog, like not puppy, little like teddy bear hair. And so, yeah, there you are, there, little boy. Hey, Frank. I know. The eyelids are growing heavy. Okay, so let's put you over here with Fawn. So we'll lay you over here. Okay, there you go, right there. Okay, so now let's look at this one. Okay, well, I may have to do a process of elimination. Let's look here. White back feet. We got no white on the head. White on nose. Okay, so this is Flora. Now, of all the puppies, Flora is the most petite. She's the smallest of them all. She's really, she can move. She's healthy. Nothing lacking. Flora will probably, as she grows into an adult, she'll probably be the smallest of them all. And by the way, the mama of these is, it's actually, we call her Thumbprint. She has a little spot right on her head, so we call her Thumbprint. So Thumbprint is also our smallest mama dog, our smallest female. We have 3 females total. And she weighs, I think, 11 pounds. And Daddy, Louie, weighs, I believe, exactly 9. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Flora. Yeah, Flora's, I don't know if she's chewing. Maybe she's wanting to nurse, but we'll get them back out here to Mama just shortly. Oh, yeah. So Flora also has a white on the chest. She doesn't have, yeah, actually she does have a little bit on the underside of her neck and her chin. So, yeah, look at Flora. Oh, my. Look at you. Let's see if we can show your back feet. Oh, look at there. 2 little white boots on her back feet. She has a little bit of white just right on the tippity tip of her tail. I believe that is going to disappear. There you go, little girl. Yeah, she's got something else in mind other than making movies. She is thinking about sleeping. So we'll put her right here, and she'll crawl right up on her little brother and sister there. Okay, so we're going to get these other 2 out. Yeah, oh my. All right, so by the way, we don't microchip our dogs. We leave that to wherever they go to their forever home. We leave that to them, and that decision to them. Microchipping, it's actually a good thing, but yeah, we just simply and it's very inexpensive. It's not painful for the puppies, but we do leave that for the forever home owners to decide. Okay, so we've got 2 more. Okay, so far we've seen, well, I'm struggling because they're all almost the same here. We've seen Fawn, Frank, and Flora. So now we've got Fiona and Faith left. Okay, so Faith has no white on the head, and Fiona has the smallest amount of white. So this is going to be, Faith has no white on the head, and then this is Fiona with the smallest amount of white on her head. She also has it on her nose, under her chest, front and left, and back left feet, okay? Fiona, come here, sweetie pie. Oh my. Okay, so you can see the front left foot has got white on it. Back left foot has white. Now there is a little bit on this side on the other back foot of white, but I think it's going to probably come close to disappearing as the hair grows in. You can see she's got this nice little white marking on her head, top of her nose, okay, and under her chin, under her chest. Really, I'll tell you, this is kind of unusual. Most batches we have maybe one puppy that has that nice white slash blaze going down their chest. But on this time, the majority have it. And of course, obviously, those are the ones that usually people grab them first. But yeah, so let's see here. I'll show you. Let me just turn her around a little bit. I know, little girly. I know. Okay, let's look at your face. Say hello. Hello to the camera. You're a new movie star. Yeah, I know. I know. And their little ears got a nice yawn. Oh, Fiona's tired. Look at her. Okay, so there is Fiona. Okay, let's put Fiona back here. Okay. Faith, could we talk to you just a little bit? Could we talk to you, little girlie? I know, it's much better having your head tucked up under that little cushion. That feels like you're in a nice, secure place. And look at here. Sleeping the sleep of the just. Got an ear flop back. And just really laying out. Look at here now. Hey, Faith. Okay, so Faith, although she doesn't have white on top of her head, she's still a beautiful little puppy. This is God's creation, and this is, I just always have believed that these little puppies are, the spark of life in them is simply a reflection of the glory of God. That's exactly what it is, I believe. And yeah, all of his creation is beautifully and wonderfully made. We've got a responsibility to these little creatures. If we're going to raise them, if we're going to have them in our possession, we need to do the absolute best we can to take care of them. We don't look at our animals as commodities, I'm sure people have all heard the name puppy mill. Well, we're as far from that as you can get. Okay, we don't look at them as a commodity. We look at them as little treasures. So yeah, their mama, who is Thumbprint, and here in just a bit we're gonna get Faith up to look at her. Mama, who is Thumbprint, she's a slender, petite little dog. We give them, they can eat dog food 24/7 if they like. They never run out, and it's there for them all the time. So we had her to her annual checkup. Well, she was away from the puppies, yesterday. And so the vet said with her size and nursing 5 little puppies, she seems to be doing really well, but she's none too heavy. So the veterinarian recommended that we start supplementing her food, which we buy the best dog food for them as well, but supplementing with whole milk cottage cheese. And I'll tell you, that was quite a treat. I think that was the first time that Thumbprint has ever had cottage cheese, and she wasted no time in cleaning it up. So she's going to get incrementally increasing amounts by the day until her little digestive system, mama's digestive system, is accustomed to it. And you know, dogs' milk production peaks, I think, at around 3 weeks or 3 to 4 weeks. So there's still going to be more demand on her, and so we want to give her everything she needs to not only remain healthy herself, but make sure that these little puppies, that they get everything they need to get a good start in life. So, well, Faith, okay. Yeah, now let me tell you, this is an interesting little thing I didn't even notice. Faith actually has some of the darkest red around her, right around the front of her head and her face. And I don't know if you can see it. We got some natural light shining in here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but she is just the cutest little puppy. Look at there. Little black nose. I love their noses. So soft. Okay. Faith, let's do this. Let's just wake you up a little bit. We're just going to give you a couple rubs, and that's the signal. I know, Faith, you don't want to get... Oh, there you go. Look at there. And she wakes up, and are you going to lick my hand? I know what she's thinking. She's going to run around the corner and see if she can... Okay, so let's look at Faith. Got a little bit of white on the back left foot, but that will certainly disappear. Oh, you're tired. Let's look underneath. Okay, and she does have white underneath her neck. There's some on her chest. It goes part way under her chest, and that will always be there. That won't disappear. And let's look here. So let me just see if we can turn her around. I want to be respectful of her sleeping hours. Hey, Faith, what are you doing? What are you doing, little girl? Oh, man, you are tired. You're tired. So, Faith, there you go. Got the beautiful little red ears and... Oh, yeah. Okay, so there we are. Ladies and gentlemen, here is a pack of puppies. All right, over and out.